Welcome, welcome, welcome to this episode of Street Sense with me, Maxwell Mensah. You can call me Talent Man. On this episode, I'm going to be addressing 7 sacrifices you need to make if you want to be successful. 7 sacrifices you need to make if you want to be successful. Charlie, in this life, we all want to be successful. Oh. Charlie, nobody wants to fail in life. We all want to make money, we want to control a lot of money, we want to travel around the world, we want to live in the best houses, we want to drive the best cars, wear the nicest and most fashionable clothes in town. Charlie, we want to live good. But then there are sacrifices we all need to make if we want to be successful. The people we see, we celebrate all around us, they had to make certain sacrifices that saw them reach the heights they are now at. And so for those of us who want to get to their level, there are sacrifices you need to make. And so on this episode, Charlie, we are getting all those things right. We are nailing all those things. But before I get into it, I want to remind you and I want to urge you, kindly subscribe to my channel. You've been learning so much from my channel. Kindly subscribe to my channel. As I told you, I'm on a 100 days YouTube challenge, and today I'm in the 30s. I'm in the day 30s. And so if you have been learning stuff from my channel, why don't you subscribe? If today is your first time to, don't worry, subscribe. You're going to learn a lot from my channel. Also, like this video, leave a comment for me. If there's anything I said that you agree to or you don't agree with, kindly leave a comment for me and I will definitely respond to you. Finally, don't forget to share the video so others can learn, because Charlie, I know your friends and family, they all want to be successful. So share it to them so we can all be successful together. Let's get into it. First thing you need to do if you want to be successful is to cut down on your sleep. Cut down on your sleep. Charlie, nobody is saying don't sleep. Oh. By all means, you need to sleep. I mean, who can say who can go 2 days, 3 days, or let's take 1 week without sleeping? If you're able to even do it, you end up being fatigued, being stressed, being frustrated. So definitely, you need to sleep, you need to rest, but make sure you don't sleep too much. It is recommended that we sleep for 8 hours a day. But even the 8 hours, if you are sleeping for 8 hours, Charlie, be careful. At a point in time, you can't be sleeping for 8 hours. You can't. I mean, you just can't. Well, you can, but opportunity cost. Once you are sleeping, other people are making money. So definitely have a good rest, but cut down on your sleep. Cut down on your sleep. Cut down on your sleep if you want to be successful. You can have 5 hours of sleep and still have a very good sleep and wake up rejuvenated for the day's work. So if you want to be successful, cut down on your sleep. Too much sleep, no they here, no they carry you go anywhere. Second sacrifice you need to make if you want to be successful is to stop wasting time on media. Stop wasting time on media. And by media, I'm referring to TV, radio, or social media. Sometimes we waste too much time on social media trying to get all the updates. I mean, all the updates on Ekapin Polo, on Jay-Z, on Beyonce, Charlie, we are just on social media trying to follow every update. You're on TV, watching all the TV shows, all the TV programs. Any advert that plays on TV, you know it. You know all the adverts. You can even say the advert before the advert even starts. You know all the programs that the radio stations run. So when it's 2 o'clock, you know what they are doing, exactly what they are doing. On TV3, you know what they are doing. On Charlie, you know everything, my guy. If you want to be successful, cut down on the time you spend on media, whether it's TV, radio, or social media. The next sacrifice you need to make, very important sacrifice, is to cut down on spontaneous and wasteful expenditure. Spontaneous and wasteful expenditure. Sometimes you go to town, your intention is to spend probably 200 cedis to buy something. But then you see things that you never planned to buy, but because they look nice, you end up spending way more than you wanted to spend. And sometimes you spend spontaneously on things you don't even need currently. You don't need the thing, but just because you saw the thing and it looks so nice, and so you just decide to spend because, well, you have the money on you. If you want to make it in life, you need to cut down on spontaneous expenditure, especially when you don't have so much money to spare. If you have so much money and you want to buy spontaneously when you haven't planned for it, Charlie, that one there, no one can stop you. It's your money, it's your decision. You decide what to do with your own money. But if you don't have enough and you want to make more, you are still wasting money buying things that you never planned to buy. Charlie, wasteful and spontaneous expenditure. Cut down on these things. Sacrifice so that one day you can make more money. Then when you have more money, you can buy all these things. You can buy things you don't even need them. You're just going to put them in your house. Nobody will catch you, arrest you. But for now, whilst you are building your wealth and your finances, cut down on these expenditures. Next thing, cut off relationships that have no purpose. Relationships that have no purpose. And this one, I'm not talking about boyfriend-girlfriend relationships. I'm talking about friendships, relationships, and then family members who have no purpose. For example, I mean, you have a cousin who is a very good cousin. So you always see this cousin, you are chatting, you are vibing, you are laughing, you are going places. If you realize the friendship is not bringing any good value to you, cut off on those friendships with that cousin, with that brother, with that sister, with that friend. Whoever it is, make sure you cut down on relationships that have no purpose. I mean, friendships and relationships that bring no value to you, dear. In this day and age, Charlie, cut them off. Cut them off, cry. Either you may have to cut them off completely, or you may have to reduce drastically the time you spend with these people. The next sacrifice you need to make if you want to be successful is to quit working at a job you hate. Quit working at a job you hate. And this one, when I get to this point, I get so passionate about it because look, you are going to be on this earth for only a few number of years. Why do you want to waste all these years working at a job you hate? If you hate your job, Charlie, well, for the meantime, you can be there, but then start planning how to exit and then go into the job you love. Because look, it is possible to get a job you love. Let me say it again. It is possible to get a job you love. You just need to do your research and go out more and network more. And you'll be able to attract or get the job that will bring you so much joy and so much fulfillment that you will love. And so if you're in a job place that you hate, you are just wasting your time. You're only delaying the time you get to be successful. You're only punishing yourself unnecessarily. Yes, you may be learning at the workplace, but Charlie, find a way, else you may not be successful. See, all the people we see who have made it in life, they are doing things they love. They are doing things they love. Elon Musk, the guy loves electronics and all this engineering stuff. The guy taught himself to do what he does now. He loves it. Mark Zuckerberg, you're on Instagram, you're on Facebook, you love it. The guy loves what he does. Microsoft, Bill Gates, the guy loves what he does. And so if you're in a job you hate, Charlie, you're only delaying your own time to get to the point where you'll be successful. So quit that job you hate. The next thing is to cut down on honoring invitations. Cut down on honoring invitations. You alone, every weekend, they go wedding. You are going for birthday parties. You are going for funeral. You are going for party here. You are going for this old schoolmates gathering, church people gathering. Hey, babe. Sometimes learn to say no to invitations. You don't need to accept every invite you get. I mean, your friends are all getting married and they are inviting you for wedding here, parties here. And because you are the good friend, you want to go for all the parties, you want to go for all the weddings, you want to go for every program. Charlie, learn to say no sometimes. Learn to say no sometimes. You don't have to go for every invite. Charlie, you don't have to honor every invitation, no. If you want to honor every invitation, you end up living your life for other people. Because they will always plan their activity and then fix you somewhere. And you're always going for their activity when you are not, planning your own activities. So cut down on honoring invitations. Sometimes say no. Oh, Charlie, I want you to be at this party. Oh, Charlie, please, I can't come for this party. And be honest about it. Don't go when you don't want to go. Charlie, you're only wasting your own time. All right. The next thing you need to sacrifice if you want to be successful in life is to cut down on following the latest trends in entertainment and sports. See, you need to get an update on what is happening in music, in movies, sports, whatever it is. You need to get the latest updates. I know. Me, sometimes I want to get all the updates when they happen. But Charlie, unless you are making money or some good money around, like people like bloggers. Bloggers always are following the latest trends in town. When the thing happens, the second it happens, bloggers are aware. They get notified and they are there because they have to do videos about it. They have to write articles about it. They have to make money from the latest updates. So they are following all the trends and they are feeding it to you. You don't have to follow all the updates consistently or as and when it happens. You can follow up maybe another day before you sleep. You follow up on all the updates. Or early morning, you follow up. Or once in the afternoon, when you're on your lunch break, you follow up. But don't make it your job. Say you are always on social media just to get the latest updates. You're on TV all the time to get the latest updates. Charlie, you get the updates. So now, what is the profit or the benefit of getting all the updates? What is the benefit? I have a friend who is always talking about football. Always, Charlie. When you're with this guy, that every few seconds he goes onto his phone. What is he doing? Going for sports updates. Always looking for sports updates. And I keep telling you, Charlie, my guy, the way you are interested in sports is very good though, Charlie. Nobody is saying you shouldn't be updated. But find a way to make money with the love you have for sports. Find a way because it is possible. People are making money from football when they don't even know how to play football. They can't even, see, even if it's just some 2 meter space and they have to play penalty to score, they can't even score within that 2 meters. They can't even score. But they know they have all the updates when it comes to sports and they are making money from it. So if you have all the updates and you can't make any money from it, you are just wasting your time. So Charlie, if you want to get the updates as and when they come, then find a way to monetize, your love for sports, your love for music, for movies, whatever it is. Someone like in Ghana, someone like Arnold Bedu, the guy is a pundit. The guy is updated on every the guy knows every update in music. In the music industry. Once it happens, no, he knows. And recently I was listening to him. He said he can even remember things that happened in the 1990s, and that is because he's constantly reading, constantly researching. And he's not doing it for nothing. He's not doing it just to be able to meet his friends and just talk about it. No, he's doing it because that is his job. He's making money from the thing. And so if you are getting all the updates, but it's wasted, it's wasted, wasteful updates. Just getting it just so that when you meet your friends, you can, hey, me, I know what's up, you know what's up, and then, you know what's up, and then, how is that benefiting anybody? So if you love to get the updates when it comes to sports, entertainment, music, movies, and all that, find a way to monetize it. If not, stop wasting your time trying to get all the updates. It won't take you anywhere. The last sacrifice you need to make if you want to be successful is to stop being lazy. Charlie, stop being lazy. If you really want to be successful, well, there's a place for laziness. There's someone who said that if he wants to employ someone or if he wants to give someone a difficult task, he'll look for someone who is lazy because that person will find the shortcut to do the thing. Because lazy people don't have all the time and luxury to go through the long, waits to do things. So they always look for shortcuts. So he will go for the lazy person. That's in another breath. But Charlie, if you are lazy and you want to be successful, it won't work. All right. So thank you very much for watching this episode of Street Sense with me, Maxwell Mensah. I want to believe you've learned something from this episode. If you have, kindly subscribe to my channel so you can always get the updates anytime I upload a video. Thank you, and I will see you on the next episode.